So, Christian Walker has turned on his father. Has he come to the light? Is he awakening? Is he out of the sunken place? Or is he mad because his father has 3 other children besides him and the attention is going to go to the others? What is it? Well, let's talk about it, shall we? Good morning, everyone. It's your girl, Miss Analytical. I'm back. I had to take a hiatus for the last couple of days, with the exception of Tuesday, because I wasn't really inspired to really talk. I'm just going to be honest. But today I have, because this Herschel Walker, Christian Walker tea is just everything. So this story had first hit around about Tuesday evening. I found out yesterday though, but I wasn't going to really talk about it until I saw the video that Christian posted, and OMG, it was everything. But I'm going to read from the New Yorker, and it reads, Herschel Walker's son goes nuclear on his lying father. Okay? Monday evening, the Daily Beast published a piece claiming that Georgia Republican Senate candidate Herschel Walker had paid for a past girlfriend's termination of a pregnancy in 2009. Despite his pro-life stance on the campaign trail, he recently equated terminated pregnancy with deletion. The candidate immediately denied the claims in the story, calling it a repugnant hatchet job, in a statement and vowing to sue the Daily Beast for defamation. However, Politico reported Tuesday that Walker's team knew about the possibility of the story coming out for months. While the NRSC appears to be standing by Walker, he was quickly denounced by someone much more personal, his son. Christian Walker, who has risen to prominence as a bombastic conservative influencer, posted a series of tweets in which he claimed his father's family had urged him not to run because they knew about the darker aspect of his past. Now, I'm going to warn you, I'm going to be reading these tweets in the way Christian Walker speaks. It's the closest to me impersonating him. If you are eating, please do not listen. Swallow your food first before so. Because if you ever heard Christian Walker speak, you will understand why. So, this is what Christian Walker posted on Monday. Every family member of Herschel Walker asked him not to run for office because we all knew some of his past. Every single one. He decided to give us the middle finger and air out all of his dirty laundry in public while simultaneously lying about it. I'm done. Christian then accused his father of lying and said Herschel had threatened to kill him and his mother. I know my mom and I would really appreciate if my father, Herschel Walker, stopped lying and making a mockery of us. You're not a family man when you left us to bang a bunch of women, threatened to kill us, and had us move over 6 times in 6 months running from your violence. Christian's mother is Herschel's ex-wife, Cindy Grossman, who had previously accused the former football star of putting a gun to her head. Walker seemed to acknowledge his son's tweets, posting to his own account, I love my son no matter what, but Christian continues to voice his opinion in 2 videos on Tuesday morning. I stayed silent for nearly 2 years as my whole life has been lied about publicly. I did 1 campaign event, then said I didn't want to be involved. Don't you dare test my authenticity. Here is the full story. And he was given everything. He was queening out. And this is what he wrote. You have no idea what me and my mom have survived. We could have ended this on day one. We haven't. I haven't told any stories. I'm just saying, don't lie, he said. Don't lie on my mom. Don't lie on me. Don't lie on the lives you destroyed and act like you're some moral family man. Y'all should care about that, conservatives. The younger Walker also called out the conservatives who are standing by his father, saying some have frequently reached out to him to see if new controversial stories about Herschel was true. I'm going to say something. I got respect for this young man. And I'm going to tell you why. This young man could have easily, basically, went through this whole thing and decided, you know what? I want the clout. So I'm basically gonna, join my father's campaign. I know my father ain't right. I know my father isn't an honest man, but I want to be a senator's son. So you know what? Let me basically go for this and keep my father's fake image pristine clean and not tell the truth. But he didn't do that. He actually was tired of the lies. And it has to do with the fact that you got 3 other children besides Christian. And you're trying to make yourself seem like this morally upright Christian man when you're not. Yeah, you're conservative in your beliefs, but you are just like other people, the liberals. You wanted to pay for the deletion of an unborn child. That's not cool. And you lied about it. You lied about it. Now, Christian, he got his stuff with him. I know he moved to Florida. I know that he was missing LA. I know he had a boyfriend at one time. I don't know if he was black or white, but I do know that he was attending UCLA and he couldn't attend online classes because he wasn't jacked. And when he went off, I totally agreed. Now, my thing with Christian, though, because I'm a real person, I feel as though Christian, the reason why he was going on attack mode with some of the things in Black America, because he is pro-family, particularly with fathers in a home, particularly Black fathers in a home. And now we understand why he was going after the whole broken family home things in the Black family, because he had went through that with his own father. Now, I don't think that's why he's gay. I think he's gay because he's just a gay man. But I do believe that the way his father treated him and his mom, it made him really go against having like this natural love of the Black race, the Black community. And it caused him to go really into conservatism, which his style of conservatism is really more pro-whiteness. Now, I will say, when he spoke to Tariq Nasheed, he kept it real. He was talking about supporting, Black descendants of, American slavery. And he got tired of Black immigrants leeching off of Black Americans whose family basically built this country. And I was like, okay. And and that was a couple of months ago. That was around the spring. And he was talking a little bit about his father's campaign. And I said, I think that this young man might be turning a tide. Because this whole reparations, talk and about Black Americans delineating is really even having a lot of Black conservatives awakening their minds. Like, I'm getting sick and tired of y'all people, who don't like us not being from here, but y'all benefited off of the hard work and the laws that we fought for. He's also talked about the border issues. And there's certain things I agree with him. Now, there's certain things I don't agree with him, such as basically, believing, like, when it comes to the law enforcement thing, There's certain things I don't agree when it comes to that, with how he feels. But Christian, I find for the most part, to be authentic. But my only thing about this, I don't believe that he's doing this because he's being paid by the liberals, because his father thinks that he's gone to the left. I don't believe he's going to the left. What I do believe is that I believe he's still going to be conservative, but I believe that Christian is going to be a conservative that's going to call out the nonsense. Because once you start calling out other conservatives, you're no longer really welcomed in like that whole conservative space. You won't really be welcomed on Fox News. Now, I will say this though. I do think sometimes Christian does over-exaggerate. Christian has a wonderful life, and I believe that his father has given him that lifestyle. It could now be because he didn't want his son to tell his business, because I remember when the whole thing with the gas prices in LA, and he went off because Biden was causing the gases to the prices to inflate, and he was like, I'm moving to Florida. I am done with this state. OMG, I've had enough of it. And, he could go off and off and off. But the one thing about Christian, though, is that if you sit down with him and have a conversation with him, he is respectful. He's not like, the girl that I've talked about a couple of times that shall remain nameless, but I will be talking about the end of this week, and people was coming at me for it. He's not like her. And he's a gay man. And the one thing about him, he calls out LGBT. He can't stand it. He thinks the flag is ugly. He cannot stand the community as a whole in terms of the politics. I mean, he's a very interesting person. But I don't blame him for calling out his father. Because if that's what his father did, he is phony. But I would love to see in the upcoming days how this is all going to play out. And with that being said, it's your girl, Miss Santa Local. I'm signing off. Thank you for tuning in. I got to get ready to go outside today early. I only got maybe about 3 hours of sleep, because I have that insomnia thing. So, it is what it is. But I'll talk to you later. Toodles.